Hi everybody, it's Margo at My Favorite Quilt Store, and I am getting ready to start on the Seed Packets quilt. So I wanted to give you an overview of what I'm doing to create this kit and this quilt. So we have a kit of these fabrics online that you can purchase, and I'm going to show you how to pick the fabrics if you haven't done so, if you're not going to buy the kit. Or you can buy the kit and add some stuff to it. So first of all, the fabric calls for between 15 and 20 different prints. So we have 16 in the kit because that's how many they really suggested that would work well. And so you need some that are large scale prints, which are these right here. These are what I consider the medium scale prints, and some small scale prints. And so what we're gonna do is look at these. So I have smaller pieces of the small scale prints because you're gonna be able to cut more from this particular piece. This one you need a larger piece of because you have to spread out your cutting to get your flowers where you want them, or the flowers where you want them in the middle of the blocks or onto the side of the blocks. So when you're cutting these large flowers, you may not want it to take up the whole block because it may look better being slightly offset, or you know, instead of just all of them right in the center of the flower. So first of all, we're going to take a look at fabric selection. So we've got some very large prints here, like this this sunflower, which is very nice. The Japanese chrysanthemum is a large flower, and then this brassica is very, very nice for this too. And this is going to give you some great colorations throughout. So we're going to take a look at this in a minute. So on the large on the large prints, you're going to need a little more, like I said, so that you can cut these out. So you're going to need somewhere between ½ a yard and 5/8 of a yard of a lot of these prints. You can see this has large flowers on it also. So the largest cut you're going to make 2 squares. One is a 4½ inch square, and one is a 4 1/4 inch square, and one is an 8 inch square. So that's what you're going to be cutting out of the 8 inch square for sure, out of the large fabrics. So those are some large scale fabrics that you can use. This one is nice because it's going to be lighter. So this is considered a medium sized flowers. It's not quite as big as the other flowers. This one you can get a couple of medium sized flowers out of it. And so I've put it in this pile also. The cactus flowers are in this pile. And then we've got another one that's called Flora, which looks kind of like, to me, some dahlias, along with then some succulents, both in this pattern. We've put the Dorothy rose in here, which is a beautiful blue rose for this particular cut, because it's a medium-sized print. And then we've got, again, some more succulent looking dahlias, those sides that have a lot of different sized flowers within this total mix. So the overall scheme of this color is blue. We want to focus on making sure that we cut a lot of the blue flowers out of here. So this is what I consider the small, and these should be flowers that are about 4 to 4½ inches big in scale. So we've got this one, which has some nice flowers. You can cut easily out of that. That'll take up the whole square. This one also has, this one is a pansy, which is a nice smaller flower. This one is probably the smallest flower on here, but you're going to cut around it and get some of the dot in the individual flowers in this, and get some of the dot around the flowers. And then again, this is a smaller kind of pansy looking flower that gives you some white and contrast in it. So you want to have some with some lighter colors in it, and some with some darker colors in it. So when you're picking out your fabrics for this kit, this is what you need to look for. And I hope this has given you the information you need to find the fabrics. So next step is going to be laying out the fabrics and cutting them. And so we'll be doing that in a short while. Have a great day. Happy sewing.